Here we go. So, for those of you watching, Umlaut is recovering from his sleepy condition while this is happening. So uh, Neil has appropriately stepped back while this is all going on. Uh, but in the meantime, the group of you are I believe I heard rushing out into the darkness as the howls of the Nightworks start up.
Correct.
I mean, I don't want to. Nissel's not rushing anywhere. Nissel and Cloud are very carefully, cautiously moving in behind them.
You're
If they're bolting, I am not running. Nissel and Cloud are aware that there's bad things out in the darkness that they don't want to necessarily run into. So they'll be at a trot behind them.
Let me. I just need to set up one thing real quick. Oops.
Technically, that'd be against my pride, though.
There we go. Cool. So, how do you want to go about this? Do you just rush out to his defense? Do you want to circle around?
I think we kind of back to back him type thing. Just be like, all right, you've got something pointy. I've got a stick. So
Gotcha.
Small fella here. What have you got, small fella?
I got my knife.
Oh, good. Something else that's pointy. And is that your goblin friend following us?
Go ahead and
He's got a bow.
drag everybody over to this scene. So Freddie, you haven't done combat in this. We don't do like a D&D style battle map. These are just kind of range bands to figure out relative positioning of where people and things are. And since we're not dealing with any kind of ambush situation or anything like that, we're gonna go ahead and draw for initiative. Unfortunately, just because of the way this game is set up to work, I will have to draw cards for everybody. It's just the way things work out. So I'm gonna start with Tornald.
It's basically just a completely random.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
1 to 10. Lowest goes first.
So Tornald gets an 8. Arland gets a 2. Nissel gets a 9.
Oh no.
That's not good. Now I showed up late.
Torin gets a
Torin gets a 1.
Run back to us, Torin.
He was ready.
Wargs go on.
Oh no.
3, 4, and 6.
That's not convenient.
Why are they drawing 2 cards? We fucked.
So, now before we actually get to go, your side, your characters, you actually have an opportunity to trade cards if you would like. So if anybody wants to trade places with one of their fellows, now is the time to do that.
Yeah, there's really no reason for us to swap just yet, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't see a reason. I'm not a fighter.
All right, leaving things as they are. Cool. Then we'll go ahead and start. So
He probably sees us running and screaming, I hope.
yeah, like
And I'm like waiting for him to come to us.
yeah, like he's startled, like by the sudden, brightness of the light from inside the inn spilling out into the darkness, and he like turns around and sees you, and like raises Nissel's water skin in one hand and the spear in the other, like in mock victory, and then like the howls, and he turns and sees he sees nothing, because it is black on black, coming towards him, but he does realize that you are not signaling for like good job, guy. You're signaling for danger. He drops the water skin on the ground, and he will take his 2 fast actions to run back to where you're at.
He's still got a spear?
Yes.
Okay.
But I will point out, he has just dropped all of Nissel's water.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll get more water later.
Arlen, what would you like to do?
I am going to let out a scream of challenge that will bolster all my friends. I'm going to spend wrong button. 3 willpower points,
Okay.
and everybody gets plus 3 dice to their next attack against these things until my next turn.
Nice. I believe that is a slow action, correct?
It is, and I'm going to save my other fast action for dodge.
I don't know why you would think that was necessary, but cool. Night Warg spends its fast action to dart across. Like, the door to the inn is still open, and so
Jesus Christ.
and so it's like a shadow just like melds out of the shadows once it kind of gets into the light, and it's legit like this thing is cut out of the night.
Aaron, could use a little help here.
So y'all are in kind of the range band. Arlen, did you say that you stepped forward to do this?
I'll be a
Rad.
little closer.
Cool. It rushes and
Oh,
leaps at you. So it gets 2 successes.
Okay, I'm going to attempt my dodge.
Go ahead.
Is
Do you
that a
want to
move
keep?
roll?
Are you going to try and keep your feet?
Yes, that's -2.
Yep, that's -2 if you want to not end prone. Nice.
Side
Yeah.
step.
Yeah, you successfully you successfully sidestep. It
Darkness.
it lands kind of like in your range band, but it has made its attack. The second one will spend its 2 fast actions to move in, as does the third.
Are we all kind of just engaged with each other now in this big engaged mess?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So suddenly it's just shadows and like pale white eyes like leaping out of the shadows as like all of you are kind of dancing around each other in the space like in front of the Muggen Druid. Tornald,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Kick some ass.
So my understanding is there's a couple of actions we can do.
Yes, you have 1 fast action and 1 slow action. So there is a list. If you look at
Under the handout, the journal entry, player's handbook, combat and damage, and then click on combat, and you can scroll down to slow actions and fast actions. A slow action is like attack, persuade, taunt, cast a spell if you have willpower, flee, crawl, or heal somebody, and then fast actions are like dodging, parrying, drawing a weapon, getting up, shoving, disarming, moving, aiming if you have a ranged weapon.
So I'm assuming with my staff, do I have to draw that, or can we assume that it's been drawn?
I think like if you're rushing out there with your staff, like yeah, I think we can count it as drawn.
All right, so I'm going to keep a dodge, which is a free action for me since I'm is it fleet-footed or whatever it's called.
Oh right.
Yeah, fast footwork. So
So you get one for free. So like if you
I
don't,
can
if
dodge
you
for
want, you
free
can-
once every round.
yeah. So you could save your fast action for another dodge, and you got 2 dodges.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. So I'll have a free dodge and a fast dodge, and then I'm gonna smack one of them with my staff. See what happens. I mean, what else am I gonna do?
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
And that I click on the staff to do that, or how do I do that?
Yep.
Under combat.
Yeah. Go to the combat
Yep.
tab.
Yeah, combat staff. That popped out. Okay.
Oh, nice. Is there a particular one that you would like to?
I mean, there's that one whose token is next to me. I suppose I'll do that one.
This guy right here.
Yep.
Okay. So this is one of the few times you have hit. Right now you're looking at dealing 2 damage to it.
Mhm.
You can still push this because extra successes would help you here, but you're also guaranteed
only
to be
be-
taking it.
No,
One
I'd rather
damage.
not.
Yeah, and you'd only be rolling 1 die and trying to get a 6 on that 1 die.
And then in guaranteed damage, yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah. Although it would also be a guaranteed willpower point. Because right now you can't cast any spells because you have no willpower.
That is true. I don't have any spells. Man, let's push this. Just, you drive a hard bargain, Mr. Used Car Salesman. All right, let's do this.
See? You're yeah, you don't get any extras. So you
But I got some willpower.
You get 1 point of willpower. You've taken a point of damage to strength.
Your strength temporarily goes down by 1.
Yep. And it's the game should automatically apply.
I see that it has, so that's nice. Okay.
Yep. And you did 2 damage to this thing.
Matt, roll 3 more dice because my work right.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's right.
Goodness, how do I roll 3 more dice?
At the very top of your character sheet, there should be 2 dice.
Yeah, there's
like little black symbols at the very, very top, and there should be 2 dice next to each other.
Yep. Just roll 3 dice.
Yeah.
And they should be skill dice.
Skill dice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can push those too. Those get pushed too.
Oh,
Since
that's
I
true.
pushed, right?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay.
Good things.
Wow.
Nope.
Wow, Warcry.
Way to go. So, but it also didn't hurt you. The thing about skill dice is that there are no skulls on them. So,
Nice.
they can only
Only help.
Yeah, unless they're penalties, which have their own kind of rules.
Okay. All right. So that is what has happened with me, and I got 2 dodges waiting.
Yep. So that was a slow action to attack.
Yep.
And Nissel.
Do they seem to be reacting in any way in the light?
They do not. It's the only time that you can see them clearly. But it does not seem to be hurting them.
We got to run away, guys.
Yeah, back to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
But when you hit it with your staff, like it did make solid contact.
I hit something.
Yeah.
They're solid.
Did it react in pain in any way?
Hang on. I almost forgot.
God damn it. It's got armor dice, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
It only takes 1 point of damage.
Remember that Manticore time?
Yeah. Somebody learned. Somebody meaning the GM.
Well, there's a lot of these. Yeah, I see the morgues around. Nissel and Cloud, do they? What do these things? These things look like Cloud, just in a more shadowy way. Like they look like a wolf, also.
Yes. In fact, if you bring up your the notes, the party notes journal, and look down at the bestiary, I've added them. I would show the folks at home, but as soon as I do that, it'll pop up on that other screen, and then I can't actually.
Goblins came
get
from
rid
the
of
same god as these night wards. Maybe you could tame them. They could be your best friends.
I have a best friend. His name is Cloud. Well, crap. I think is there a noticeable scent to these creatures? Is there
You
there
smell
something that's like,
nothing.
okay?
There's no scent. Their paws make no sound on the ground, and they leave no tracks.
Yeah, Nissel and Cloud don't like that nonsense.
Yeah.
Nissel will draw his short spear, since they're in such close proximity, and try to drive it through the neck of one of these wargs.
All right.
Go for the one that's already been wounded.
Yeah, the one to my right here. That's
This guy
between
right
me
here?
and Arland. Yes.
I don't think he's been hit yet.
No,
Well,
this one has been
maybe now he will
injured.
be.
Oh. So you hit with the short spear.
Plus 3 dice.
Yeah, don't forget
Oh,
to roll 3 additional skill dice.
oops. Not press the right button there. That would help.
The only thing though is, do you want to push? I'd push before you do that, because if you roll that, you might not get to push this roll.
Oh, I
if
should
you
roll
push
it.
it, you break your spear.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I definitely don't want to break the spear. I mean, I have the bow still, but
Hey, at least you have arrows now.
I don't think it'd be. That's true. I do have arrows, which is really nice. Could be worse. Could have no arrows. Gosh dang
Do,
it. Yeah.
do you
Well,
want to
nope.
push
I'll just do the 1 damage right now.
All right.
9 dice. Okay.
I'm so scared. Okay. Yeah. No, it's too scary. It's too scary. Nope. Didn't do that.
Yeah, your weapon is deflected off of its hide. It like you feel your spear like hit and then just like slide off.
Damn it.
Every time their teeth like snap near you, you can also feel like waves of cold radiating from their
I hate
from
cold.
their jaws. That was your slow action.
I want to save my fast action. In case I have to dodge.
All right. So it's Torin's turn. Torin,
Run away, asshole.
he screams like an oath of like dedication of this kill to his Asleen ancestors. And leaps
Plus 3 dice.
forward with his spear. I should probably give him a spear, huh? It's actually a long spear.
One of those guys.
One of those guys. And he gets plus 3 dice. Not 30. 3.
I mean, you can take that too.
Good lord.
I want to see him push and like break his ancestral spear. Oh man,
Oh no.
he's trying to prove himself to us. He just overdoes it.
Yeah, he's not gonna push. He's an NPC. Why would he do that? He stumbles forward, trying to like attack the thing, but he's like he can't get past his own feet, right? That is his slow action. He is also going to save a fast action. Arland.
I'll shout, Nissel, get torn back to the inn.
You'll hold him off?
And
Nissel just looks confused.
I will attempt to use my little knife to stab the warg that Tornold hit.
Okay.
Yay!
Awesome.
I'm not gonna push because I don't want to lose one of my 2 strength.
Well, it can't. It can't dodge. So it will try and.
Oh shit! I forgot something. Never mind. Okay.
What did you forget?
I was gonna then back away, but falling back is a
Slow action.
Well, I think I can. If I want to be ballsy.
You have a fast action still.
Oh, a retreat. Fast action is a retreat. I want to. Yeah, I want to retreat back towards the inn a step.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do, because we're all kind of bunched up on this side. This is the nice thing about range bands, is that I can just kind of move everybody as we kind of shift spatially, and the inn is kind of over here.
The inn is to the right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you're trying to back away. So you are going to need to make a move roll, my friend, as there are plenty of night wargs in hand's reach.
Yeah. I'm going to push that. As they move from me, I kind of adrenaline will kick in, and I will back up more quickly.
Oh crap! Oh my god.
Oh,
No.
do you?
I still move though. I
worst-
still get the movement. They just
Yeah, they
if
get.
they
get the
want,
six
they can
shot.
attack me. They don't have to.
they,
I
they felt like it.
I mean, son, these are some night wargs. I think only one was in close proximity to you as you
Alright.
went though. It is going to attempt to get you with a violent bite.
Oh god.
I'm gonna spend a willpower.
You
I
wanna
just sidestep.
Oh yeah, because
My-
you're
my
a halfling.
My halfling, hard to catch. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. You
And I do that annoying thing, like as I dodge out of the way, I kind of just like slap its snout, like just to piss it off a little bit more.
Yeah. As you touch it, like your hand comes away cold. And it's you've been touched by a ghost before. It's
Yeah,
similar, and as it like
Like this.
goes to try and bite you, it catches a little bit of your cloak or like coat or like a piece of loose clothing, right? And you can see rime form on it. Like ice physically like spreads from like where it almost gets you.
And I'll say that jolt of cold is what damages my agility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That's both your fast and slow, correct?
Yes, sir.
Sweet. Night Warg. This thing is going to is absolutely going to
What's a plump halfling?
oh man, it's right here, isn't it? I'm gonna pick one at random. Rending attack. It leaps forward at poor Torin
Oh, goodbye, Torin.
for
3.
for 3. Torin is going to attempt to dodge. He is not going to try and keep his feet because he is not that not that good. He is prone and takes 2 points of strength. He cries out as this creature's claws like dig into his flesh. He avoids being like totally pounced on, but he's like on the ground and rolling about.
next?
That is its slow action. This one is going to attack Nissel. It is also just right there.
Got a -1, by the way.
What's that?
It's a -1 to attack Nissel while he's mounted.
Oh, he attacks Cloud because they get to choose. Yeah, it bites at your wolf.
I'm gonna parry with the spear.
Okay. Yeah, you can totally do that. Spend your fast action to parry. And I believe under combat, like, is there a...
Yeah, there's a parry thing I can click on, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it is at a -2. That's not good.
Oh yeah, I forgot you also have Mythomania, so you lie all the time.
Yeah, it's the last one.
That's a 0. No
0.
skulls. Do you want to push?
Yeah. I wanna now in this case I could spend willpower though. Can I spell one willpower for automatic success in this?
Yeah, I think you can always do that.
I'm just gonna do that, I think. I think I'll just spend a willpower then.
Okay. Yeah, spending a willpower, you catch it and with your spear and like turn its face aside, in time for it to not bite your companion.
You can spend willpower on parries.
Well,
Okay,
I think for rolls first, yeah. Before you push, I think you can spend one.
Now I can't remember. I can never remember everything you can do with willpower.
I think it's specifically for spells and triggering talents.
Is that it?
That's all I've ever been able to find for it.
No, I thought you could possibly spend it for.
Oh no, that's because that's because of his talent, right? Because he's got
Yeah.
the hard to catch.
That's my halfling ability.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and Neil can do it with his orc because he can spend a willpower point to, what is it, not take strength damage?
I think it's if he breaks, he can
Right.
gain back. Yeah.
Yeah,
For every point he spends, he can gain back, I think, a point.
yeah. So no, you can push that. Or you can spend your pride. That's it.
Holy shit.
I would not work currently with this, so I'm gonna have to push it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you parry. Does parry do damage?
Or is that just like it's a weapon roll kind of thing?
It did damage to my strength, I know that.
Yeah, it does do damage to your strength.
That was just
But now I have to. This is good content right here. Looking up rules.
Page 92 of the book.
Oh, parry. Let's see. Oh no, that's
Yeah, it doesn't do damage.
nope.
It just-
Okay,
it
I
just-
did. I didn't think so, but
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just turn it aside. You have pushed, and you take a point of damage to strength as the cold from its jaws gets it gets too close to your hand because it's a short spear.
Yeah.
And you catch a little bit of that rhyme from it. Tornald.
Yes, Tornald. It is Tornald's turn.
It is Tornald's turn.
I see poor Torin on the ground.
Yep.
I gotta pick him up and retreat. So I'm thinking slow action. I think grapple would make the most sense, right?
Yeah. Probably a might roll here.
Okay. Just simply picking him up.
Yep.
Okay. Whew. I am not strong. All right, let's try this. Where did that pop up come from? All right, there we go. Does the +3 count here? No, it doesn't
Nope.
count here anymore, does it?
It's only for attacks against the enemy.
Let's push this. Well,
Yeah.
should I push it?
Do it.
You start to lift, and he's heavy and bleeding.
I don't have a lot of strength, and I don't want to lose a lot of strength by pushing it. I don't have much left to lose.
I believe in you.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice. With a mighty heave, you hoist him up. You don't even pull a muscle.
Nice. And for my, I'm still going to keep a dodge for my free action.
Because you
get
get a
your
freebie.
free dodge, yeah.
Yep. And then I'm going to retreat.
All right, so that is going to take a move action. You're carrying a large thing. I think you're at -2 for the move.
That gives me 0 then.
Oof.
Do I not get to roll anything?
So sorry. So with a -2, I'm trying to remember. Because it doesn't, the modifier doesn't just take away dice. You actually roll negative dice.
Okay, so
Because
modifier. Do I just type in -2?
-2 in the modifier.
All right, let's see what happens.
Do you want to push that?
Fuck yeah.
If you fail, Matt, you still move. It's just the wolves might get attacks on you.
Yep. And you take a point of damage to agility.
Willpower.
I do.
But yeah, you do get to move as it tries to bite you on the way out and fails to do so. You have to I mean you're trying to carry this large portly human over as you do it. And you feel something give way in your back. That's where that damage
The agility.
to agility comes. Yeah, it's just
I'm getting old. Little help, friends.
Lift with your legs.
Yes.
Nissel.
Well, I'd like to flee.
Okay.
I think Missile will go full retreat at this point. At least. No, he won't leave completely until they're out. So
And
he'll at least
moving
move
is
to the next
something that
round.
Missile is good at.
Yeah, he's got to roll Cloud's agility for
Isn't your agility better though?
that.
Yeah, but if you're
Then-
riding, you have to. It's
Yeah.
animal handling and the animal's agility.
Okay. Stabbing these guys seems like a bad idea.
How awkward would it be if Neil comes back and like everyone died?
It's super awkward. Look, I'm just glad that Freddy didn't have to take a crit like as soon as he made his character. Dang, you have a lot of dice to roll.
5 animal handling and 4 for Cloud's agility.
Yeah.
Gives me 9.
Yes, you managed to. That's a fast action.
Correct, yeah.
And you, if I remember right, you move like according to your wolf's movement, right?
Yes.
So you can actually move two range bands on a fast.
So if
That's
I
a
can get to the
fast- Go ahead.
if I can get to the door, then Nissa will, get off Cloud, open that door, and have Cloud step in, and he'll turn around with his bow and
Yeah,
hopefully get the
yeah,
rest of the
because
group
that is one fast action there.
Right.
To move, and that only gets you away one, but you can take the run action and like make it all the way over for your second fast action if that's what you'd like to do.
Yeah, I think that's what he'll do. He'll move all the way across.
Sweet. Back to the inn you go. Yeah, because that.
Is
that
Torn
takes-
technically broken, or is he still got some?
No, he's not technically.
He was prone.
He was prone. So now that you're away,
He's grappled now, isn't he? Or
Uh,
by me?
no, because you just had to pick him up, right? Like it wasn't like he was fighting against you. It was
Right.
literally just a might roll for you to like get him and drag him away. Now that it's his turn, he can spend his fast action to regain his feet. And you can you're a wolf and a wolf person, and you are right there. You can smell, like, there's that smell of fear.
It's called shitting his pants.
Yeah, well, I mean, yes.
That's the smell of fear.
Yeah. So he spends his fast action, like one of his fast actions to get up, his second fast action, and he bolts for the fucking door.
Yeah, he can take a flee action as a slow action.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
It's a move, and if you make it, you're out of the fight.
That's right. He is absolutely going to do that because this is 100% too much for him. He has 0 move.
He never leaves the tavern again after this.
He's going to attempt to flee, and succeeds. Torin bolts, and he flees the fight. He's out.
Okay.
Rushes in, shuts the door behind him.
Don't shut the door.
You don't hear it lock.
Okay.
So that makes it Arlen's turn. Hang on. There we go. Arlen, it's your turn.
So even though there's turds, like cinematically, we're all like rushing to the inn, and they're behind us, right?
Yeah.
Rushing after us.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the lantern I brought out and smash it on the ground between us, and hopefully cause like a fire between us.
Oh. Interesting. I that sounds like a slow action. You'd probably want to use marksman to like throw something and hit it. Like I know you're
That's fair.
throws it and hits the tavern.
I'm not trying to like hit a wolf. I'm just trying to smash the ground between us. But yes.
Yeah, right.
What happens if I fail this before I push?
So, well, so
Roland's on fire.
here's the obvious thing. You're the only one with a light source right now, right? Because Tornald, you have to have two hands to use your staff, so you
Oh,
can't be
close
carrying
the
a
door,
lantern.
so we don't have the light from the inn anymore.
Right. Which means if you throw that, and it,
I mean,
the
I
fire
already,
will
I
still
already
burn.
have technically. I made the roll. I already have thrown it. Unfortunately.
yeah, you already
not
have
well.
thrown it, and it hits the ground, and like you can see the flame inside, like flicker, and you can see like the ground darkens around as the oil spills out, but the light, like the lamp, hasn't caught it.
I'll pick up a rock and I'll like that. My push would be picking up a rock and trying to smash at the glass so the flame can get to the oil.
Yeah. Because if you fail,
Yeah, it just goes out.
it just goes out. It is now pitch black. You are likely to be eaten by a night worker. So that was your slow action.
And my fast action will be to hold a dodge so Tornald can get. Oh wait, no! Before I do,
Run away.
without me,
run
my
away.
friends would perish. I will keep them alive. I'm going to roll my pride.
Oh.
Ah.
You-
Oh my god! This is the best game ever.
I have never succeeded at my pride. The first time I've rolled my pride, both times they've. Hang on, I've got to delete that.
You have to delete that. Is
one's
this a
impressive.
second rock like your first rock misses and you desperately fling a second one?
Yep.
Yeah, and it like you hear it like tink off of the lantern, and then it finally goes fully out. It is pitch black
All right.
outside.
I'm just trying to see real quick what my movement options are.
I mean, you can try and flee.
You should
Flee.
flee. You should flee. Save yourself.
No
Can
enemy
Landscape
within arm's
two
length,
people?
so I don't have to flee. I just run.
It's just
Okay.
me and 3 wargs. It's all good. I'll be fine.
So hang on, I'm within flee. Like next round, if I make a flee action, I get to the inn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you could just get to the inn and open the door.
I'm going to save my fast action for a dodge.
Okay. Night wargs. Fast action in the dark. This one is going to, I'm sorry, attack Tornald
Mm-hmm.
with a
Oh
violent.
my god.
With a
Jesus Christ.
a lot of dice.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm
of
gonna
dice.
dodge that.
Four.
Yeah.
Can-
Do you want to try and keep your feet, or do you care if you fall prone? Because if you try and keep your feet, it's a -2. It's a move roll at -2. If you
I mean, my
like,
move roll is not great anyway, so let's try to keep my feet. I don't
Okay.
care. Like, my move is 1 at this point. And then -2. Let's push that. Because I'm going to die otherwise, right? So, you know.
well, not necessarily. Okay.
-1.
So,
Okay. So they hurt me more? Is that what happens?
no. It just it.
So is it like, oh no, I just like accidentally dodged into their bite? Okay, cool.
Oops. Yeah. No. You just don't. don't get out of the way, it bites you. I got 4 hits.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna hurt. So it's the one is used to hit and do the weapon damage, which is 2 damage. And then I get to add 3 more. So that's a total of 5 damage to your strength.
Out of 2? Okay, cool.
Which I believe breaks you.
I mean, yeah, I don't have that much strength, so...
Yep. So...
Do I do, like, -3 then? Is that what I put down for
It
strength?
just goes to 0.
Yeah, it just goes to zero. But
Okay.
but we have to roll a crit, and I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's right. Oh, a crit. Fuck. Permanent shit.
This is let's see. Oh, it's slashing.
Severed tendon.
Oh no.
Not lethal.
Not lethal. It does not kill you. You the like it catches you in basically like the hamstring, right? And just freaking tears. You have a severed tendon. I will add this.
You're adding this?
Yep. It should show up under your critical injuries. The effect is that running is now a slow action for you. It takes 11 days for it to heal. So
Okay.
this is an injury in addition. However, being broken kind of it effectively puts you out of the fight. You were because that is what being broken is. You are effectively unconscious at this point.
You can crawl and whisper, and that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's,
Crawling-
And
It's a good thing
any
to
further
do.
damage against you against the broken stat just makes more rolls on the critical injury chart.
yep. Second
Everyone
one.
save the day.
Second one's gonna attack Arland. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh my god, so many dice.
I'm going to
How many
do
dice?
my wait, no. I'm just gonna spend 1 point.
You're just
Dice-
gonna avoid
dice
it.
again. Yeah, with my heart of touch.
All right. And that's it.
And I'll be shouting, "Nissel, help the wolf man!"
That's fast and slow. The last one. I don't know which one it's gonna. Oh wait, Nissel, you're still outside, right?
Technically, yeah, Nissel's outside the door.
Yeah.
He's at the door.
It's
Just
gonna
stand
spend
there.
its fast action to move 2 spaces because it can.
Technically, doesn't have to run past me, does it?
No. And it's for its slow action. It's going to attack Nissel with a violent bite, but fails.
Hey. Hooray for the darkness.
I'm gonna crawl away. Because that's literally the only thing. I'm not gonna whisper at it. I'm just gonna crawl.
you're just gonna crawl. Yeah. Does this?
Am I gonna fail at crawling here?
No.
There's
There's
no roll.
You just do.
When you're prone, you just do.
Yep.
I'm just gonna crawl through the door of the inn. Thank you very much.
yeah.
I'm out. Perhaps I shouldn't have taunted that innkeeper.
This all went so badly.
I did not expect this today.
Yeah. Things have gone poorly.
Valuable lesson we've learned.
Nissel, the one person that can actually see what's happening in the dark.
Yeah. So, how does how can Nissel help get Tornald into the inn?
I mean, you could just grab him and drag him through, right?
Could he make an animal handling roll to dismount from Cloud and have Cloud drag him in while he kind of deals with this other warg next to him?
Is dismounting a fast action? Or is it any action at all?
I don't think it doesn't.
What are you doing?
Let me see. Riding it.
Oh, okay.
We can carry things.
It sounds like kind of prepping, right? Like getting up or drawing a weapon or that kind of thing. So to me, like my instinct would say fast action if there's no specific.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's not like an obvious like physical exertion.
Or could he just have like Cloud like scrub Tornald and bring him in?
What if I stayed mounted and had Cloud drag him, still trying to use animal handling, have him drag him, and then I could still use my spear to attack because I can technically do that as a fast action and a slow action. So slow action, animal handling, fast action, spear attack.
Sure.
Okay.
I think flip that spear attack for a slow action, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Not terribly, hopefully. Okay, so he's gonna try to short spear this terrible warg next to him.
Oof.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
push that. That would be bad if you push that.
It's dodging all over the place.
Probably not easy to do while he's trying to coax Cloud into retrieving this wolf man. Okay, let's do.
Yeah, because if you push that, you would break. But yes, getting Tornald inside, absolutely happens.
Okay. Well, excellent. At least that part went well.
Not
And as soon as
bad.
he's got him in, he's gonna be back out looking for Arlen to hopefully come through the door.
I'm gonna kind of move you over there. I pulled you out of the initiative order. You're out.
Good.
Are
good,
Missile
good.
and Cloud out too?
No, because nobody took the flee action, right?
No, we just moved him out. Yeah.
I think it's time to flee, guys.
I'd love to
I'll
flee.
yell at Missile. I'll say, "Get inside!" as I'm backing up towards him. So I'm going to attempt to retreat back towards him.
Okay.
Best rolls ever. Go ahead.
I manage that.
You do? Yelling at him does not take an action. You still have another fast or
The
slow
problem
action.
is, if I go now, that's 3 night words jumping him and his wolf. I'm going to save an action for a dodge, and I'm going to wait.
Okay.
Oh my god. How much willpower do you have to dodge everything?
I have 6 willpower left.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Sean, can I roll stealth in combat, by the way?
No, that's actually a thing you try and do before combat to like,
Okay.
because
Help improve.
setting ambushes and sneak attacks are things that you do beforehand.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So yeah, Arlen, it's going to move in with the fast action.
I'm going to use my dodge to see how much of that I get rid of with my dodge first.
Okay.
I'm going to also attempt to keep my feet.
Okay. So that's at -2.
Okay, and I'm gonna spend 3 willpower points to dodge.
It should technically be at -4 because you're doing it in the dark too.
Oh, I guess it doesn't make a difference because I got 0.
Yeah.
Okay, just for future notification, you're at -1 in the dark, in case you want to run out and fight some wargs again.
Yeah. I was at -1, so it should have been at -3. So you got 0. Were you gonna spend willpower
Yeah, I spent 3 willpower on it.
to
Yeah.
to
Fucking-
scramble out of the way?
And he's like screaming as he does it because he's like, shit, 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 you know, like
Yeah.
scrabbling and Lucky stumbling is probably a little bit of part of it too, you know.
Right. This one's gonna come in and try and attack Nissel. And it is at, I believe you said -2.
It would be a -1 for me being mounted and -1 for the dark.
Yeah, it's gonna try and jump on you. It does not get penalties in the dark.
There's only a -1 then.
So it gets how many? Eight base
Super
dice.
reasonable. Oh, 8 base dice?
It gets 8 base dice and -1 modifier because it leaps at you. That's 2.
Mm-hmm.
You spent your fast and slow action last time,
I
didn't you?
did. Yep.
Yep. Okay. So the initial attack does one weapon damage. So it had two hits. So it's a total of 3. Or sorry. 1 weapon damage. So it's 2 damage to your strength.
Okay.
And it knocks your ass off of the.
Can I roll my helmet for my armor?
Oh, yes.
To help out with this at all?
Yeah,
How
you
would I
probably
go
should.
about doing that? I don't have it in my inventory yet.
Buying
the-
leather armor after this.
Yeah, right. Let's see it.
You want me to let me throw that on you? You got.
Oh yeah. Because it sounds like I'm gonna need it. Because if I take 2 strength, I'm broken.
So you got a studded leather cap, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So go ahead. I just added that.
How do I roll that now?
You just go to combat and click it in your armor.
Oh, it's in the combat section. That's right.
Yep.
All the good things.
Well, the good news is that it doesn't damage your helmet.
That is good.
Yeah, the bad news is that's 2 damage to your strength. You are knocked off and prone.
I'm also broken because that's 2 damage. that
Oh no,
hit
are
me
you?
over on strength? Oh yeah, I'm broken.
Oof. Okay. Oop.
Loud, get him inside.
Technically, I can spend a willpower point to have him help me, but
This was a slashing wound. So you have a bleeding thigh.
Oh.
The effect of which it takes 2 days to heal. Running becomes a slow action.
okay.
And I hate to do this, but it doesn't stop because this leaping attack instantly makes him perform an extra attack
Oh, good.
that cannot be dodged, and it rolls with 6 base dice.
Oh. If I spend a willpower on Path of a Companion, can I do that right now?
What does Path of the Companion do?
If I spend a willpower point when you are broken, your horse or mount will stay by your side and defend you. It will attack any opponent that attempts to attack you or move you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you totally can do that.
All right, then I will spend a willpower point, and Cloud will immediately launch into action, trying to protect me.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. You're still broken. It failed its roll, so I don't have to roll again on the crit table.
Oh, good.
For you. as it tries to maul you.
I appreciate that.
The last one, like the jerk I am, is gonna go for your wolf.
Nice.
And fail.
Thank God.
So, Nissel, I'm assuming that you and Cloud go at the same time.
Yes, correct.
So in this case, Nissel can only crawl and whisper.
Right.
So what is the wolf doing?
I suppose Cloud would be not so much helping him along, but like bearing over top of him and making sure that these things are keeping their distance. He'll snap whenever they start to move forward or dart at him.
Okay.
And try to just kind of protect him as he crawls to the inn door.
Nice. Oh, it only has one attack. It has a bite attack. Do you want to roll it, or do you want me to?
You can go ahead and roll.
Ooh. It snaps at it.
Excellent. Well, it has armor though, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think all of these have done both their fast and slow actions because they all had to move in to attack, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. So it like the shadow wolf and the actual wolf just like snap and snarl and bite at each other, but it can't get through their hide. Arlen, what are you doing?
I am.
The situation is bad, but the door is right there.
Yeah, I am going to slow action. What's your max strength, Thistle?
3.
I'm gonna spend my last 3 willpower points, and I'm gonna shout, "Get up!" And I'm gonna use Path of the Hymn and give him 3 strength points.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm going to try to flee into the inn door.
Excellent. So slow action. Oop, not you. You have slow action, and then you're going to attempt to flee.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Yes.
That is a successful flight. You have escaped. I'm gonna move you down here. Oops. The night wargs all close in around Nissel and the wolf. I feel bad. I kind of don't want to make all of them attack you, but I also feel like I have to.
I mean, Makes sense, unfortunately.
Uh,
I mean, who else is there to attack, really?
yeah, there. Yeah. I think probably what happens is one of them, because you're still on the ground, right? Like
Yeah.
you're no longer broken, but you're still on the ground, and prone. And I believe is it prone just gives you a penalty to dodge?
I don't know.
Prone is not in the
Why
index.
did I not get rank 2 of Path of the Companion yet? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly. I mean, fictionally, you're on the ground, so you can't really like you wouldn't be able to run. You could only crawl at this point.
Right.
Anyway, so the first one is going to attempt a violent bite, and I got one success. What would you?
Well,
You have your spear to parry, right?
Yep, you can parry. The base damage is 2. So right now you're looking at taking 2 damage and getting the cold condition. It's also
So
late
now
for me
in
to
this
let Freddy get to bed.
in this case, mechanically, does how does the Path of Companion work? Does it continue throughout the entire thing? If I spent that willpower point, do I need to spend it every round?
You are no, it would continue, but now you are.
Oh,
no
I'm
longer
not broken now. That's true. I'm not broken. I'm just prone.
Yeah.
I guess my best bet would be try to parry at this point.
Probably. Oof.
Well,
I mean, you can push it if you'd like.
yeah. Crap. Yeah. I think Nissa will. Not wanna get
The
out,
skull's
push it.
for your spear, so it wouldn't.
My
break
item
you,
broke.
It would break your spear.
Yeah.
My it broke, but
Oh, but you do successfully parry it. Yeah. Like it comes at you, and your spear breaks, but you're able to like prevent it from actually biting you.
yeah, use the splintered little ends to stick in its mouth.
Yep. So
One strength damage is better than 2 strength damage and cold effect.
Yeah,
that's true.
Could be worse. Just wait for the next one.
Well,
Yeah,
also, I mean, you've got Cloud there, kind of threatening them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other 2 are going. Speaking of which, are going for Cloud.
Nice.
You're not riding Cloud at the moment, right?
Right. Because I was knocked prone. I'm assuming that's how that works.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Cloud is going to dodge
Yeah.
rather
I
than
think
getting
I do not
its
want to get bitten in the throat.
throat bit. And successfully dodges. Second Night Warg. Who? Is
Jeez.
So that was a fast action. Probably use Cloud's other fast action to also dodge.
Yeah, is that an option?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's got
then
two
yeah.
fast actions as a wolf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Not quite enough. Oh. And this is not good.
Can Cloud push?
Cloud cannot push.
Okay.
Cloud is prone. So the first attack does 2 damage, right?
Is he prone after the first attack, right? Because the first.
Yeah, because the
dodging
first one is
Yeah.
is it getting him down, and then it gets a free attack with 6 dice.
It's 2 more.
Base damage 2. I have bad news for you.
Cloud and Nithler are gonna be dead here soon.
That's 2 for the first success, and then 1 more for the extra one, right?
And he had 2 strength.
He already had, yeah.
Yeah. Cloud gives a pained squeal. And is unfortunately still. And then its body fades into shadows.
Shadow death. Well,
Victims
fuck.
killed by night orcs dissolve into a dark mist.
All right.
Nissel?
Well, Nissel, I don't think I can activate his power. Nissel would, which ward killed Cloud?
This one right here.
And he's got a broken spear now, so that's gonna work.
You can flee if you would like.
You need to get out of there.
Yeah.
Arlen will be at the door, like yelling still for Nissel.
Yeah.
So he'd draw his short bow and fire at the one that killed Cloud first.
All right, because that's going to eat your fast and slow action.
Yes. Yeah, Nissel would be probably screaming at this point.
Also, you're doing it prone
Oh.
because it takes a fast action to get up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's fine. Well, he got 1 success so far.
You gonna push it?
Yeah, he's gonna push it. No,
Oh.
it's not as good as I wanted.
You still hit. It takes 2 damage, and I prematurely rolled its armor and got nothing.
Okay. All right. Well, that would be his turn then. This would be he'd just be ready, reaching for another arrow. He's probably not
Okay, go.
doing things.
Uh,
Really, but
man, this is not good, and I feel super bad as they are just gonna gang up on you.
wow, that's expected.
You know what? To save some time, I'm going to I'm just
Do them
gonna
all
give
at
it
once.
What's that?
You're gonna do them all at once.
I think
I do
it's-
like a triple roll.
well, rather than roll 3 different attacks, I think think they're all going to get up and just try and rend you, right?
You're just gonna roll one attack for all three, you mean?
I'm gonna roll. It's 8 base dice and give it +2 for help.
Oh, okay.
10 dice. Okay.
What's the worst that could happen at this point? That's shocking.
They're getting in their own way, and they can't. They can't get you.
Arlen will
bugger.
shout, "Nissel, hang on, I'm coming. Come on."
Okay, so Nissel will use his
Get up and
fast
get
action
the
to
F out.
stand, and then he'll use his other fast action to fire the arrow at that same ward.
All right, you're no longer prone. It's a hit. Do you want to push it?
Yeah, he's gonna push it. Hopefully, it'll be amazing, good stuff, right? All the bad things. Fine, it's fine. Oh.
Oh, and it takes it.
So I forgot that I have to
Oh yeah, go ahead and.
arrows. I fired twice, so
So far, so good.
You want to throw your pride die in there, just to see if you can get a little bit more on him?
well, I mean, his pride was that there was nothing more wild than Nissel and Cloud, but Cloud's dead now. So,
Well, and so
Pride-
now you're going extra wild and crazy to kill the ward.
But can you
Ma-
spend your pride when you haven't failed?
oh, I don't think you can. Yeah, you can only do
Oh.
it when you failed.
Uh,
Unfortunately, I have not failed yet.
all right. The wargs are going to attempt the
If all
same
these wargs miss and I kill them all,
rending bite. That's not nearly as good. For you. So you'd done a fast and slow action
yeah.
on your last turn. So rending attack does weapon damage 1 and then another 3, so that's a total of 4 strength.
That breaks me.
Does that break you?
Yes, I only had 2 available.
Oh no. Slit throat.
What? That sounds real lethal.
That is in fact
Lethal, yes.
lethal. It is 6 turns until you bleed out. So I'm gonna stop the combat. It's not a question of is there combat. And I also realize that I'm sorry, Freddie, that we have kept you up this late. Things have gone terribly off the rails as this game does.
Just a bit.
What Arlen and Tornald? What would you like to do at this point?
I can't do anything, can I?
Tornald is broken.
Tornald is broken.
Crawl. Yeah.
No, I had a turn in between there. Could I have made a healing check?
You were out. You were out of the conflict.
Oh, okay.
Now we are out of combat, and
Realistically,
comment.
realistically, would I be able to grab him and bring him back in?
You can certainly try.
Problem would be is you're gonna expose yourself to the 3 things that are very capable of murdering you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if we think of this in Burning Wheel terms, which is totally appropriate, like, is your intent to like drag him in and slam the door so that they don't get in?
Yeah, that would be kind of what I want to do.
Okay.
But I don't know. I also don't want to just like cause a moment that is completely hopeless and just get 2 people killed when there's no chance, you know, like no real chance.
Right. Yeah, you have to make a choice because opening that door is risky, no matter what you do.
There's 3 night wargs.
Like
out there.
there's 3 of these things out there. If you do nothing, Nissel is going to bleed out and die.
What would I have to roll to do that?
I would say that this is a might roll, because it's like opening and closing the door really quick, not a problem. It's really about you dragging, the dead weight of the goblin in.
I don't suppose if I yelled at Aaron, help me earn those beers, I could get like help dice to drag him in.
That guy's... Is he hiding
Yeah.
somewhere?
Yeah, he'll help you, Torin, or Aaron. Yeah, Aaron will come and give you a hand.
I will attempt it. I have 2 strength, no might, and now 1 modifier.
Okay. Now, if you fail, then you will have just let these things in, and that's what we're in the session.
Oh, sweet.
Let them in?
Yeah.
If he fails, they'll get in. Hey, remember that time we made that joke about not drawing the characters because I'd have to redraw them? Fuck me.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
You manage to get the door open,
That finger was for the dice gods.
drag Nissel bleeding off like from a torn open throat.
And
Inside.
I'm immediately gonna try to bandage his neck.
Yeah, and close the door. You hear like it is before you do that, it is weirdly silent because you would expect to hear like claws scrabbling on the wooden floor outside, or anything like that. No, they were making horrible noises while attacking, but once they are not attacking, it is silent as the grave outside. Yeah, you wanna try and make a healing roll to.
I'm gonna do 2, 1 to stop his critical injury and 1 to try to get his strength back. Basically, okay, I'm gonna go into full medical mode here. I'm gonna try to heal him, and then I'm gonna go to Torno.
Let's start with just 1, because we do need to close this
Okay,
down.
I could do the rest of it. All right, this is just for to save his life, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That new character itch, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't get penalties for this, do I?
No.
Okay.
No. You managed to get the bleeding stopped. The goblin is alive, breathing shallowly, but he will live.
This was terrible.
We're gonna have to. You say from like lying next to me on the ground.
Yeah.
I want to point out that Umlaut has slept through all of this.
Yeah, he has to sleep through all this.
He's gonna wake up and just be like, "What
You
the
know-
hell
Fans of
happened?"
Umlaut for a while.
He at least did, the buying and selling action, and then went to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, can you imagine how bad Neil would have felt though if he'd come back and someone had died?
I mean, technically,
It
somebody
wouldn't have
did.
been his fault. Yeah, I lost my mount
Yeah.
and my weapon.
Yeah, Cloud.
And Missile's
Oh.
probably not going to be
Both of your
very
weapons, yeah.
happy or friendly about anything.
Cloud is
He's going to be.
sadly no more.
Don't try to ride me.
Missile's ready to go the way of the buffalo now.
So, very last thing that we need to do before we let everybody go is we need to do XP, because because you deserve it.
Deserve something.
So, did you participate in the game session? If you did, if you showed up, you get an XP. Congratulations. I'm gonna add umlauts if nobody has a problem with that.
That's fine. Me.
He is not going to have his sleeping condition. I will tell you that. So, did you travel through at least one hex on the game map that you had not visited before? Yes.
I think everybody except for Freddy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this particular hex I've never been in before.
Did you discover a new adventure site? Kind of.
The tavern.
Well, okay. So I rolled up the town as an adventure site, like before the game ever started. We just didn't do anything with it, so it really wasn't like I wasn't treating it as an adventure site until you came back to it. So I would say yes.
Yeah, that counts. Yeah.
Did you defeat one or more monsters?
No.
No. No
No.
monsters were defeated. No treasure was found. Nope. You don't have a stronghold yet. Did you activate your pride?
Yep.
You activated it. Did you suffer from your dark secret?
Yep.
Missile certainly did.
I think I did too. I'm afraid no matter how hard I try, I will become just like my family's legacy of manipulation and cruelty. I tricked that poor bartender out there, and we all paid for it.
Yep. So 2 of you get XP from your dark secret. Did you risk your life for another PC?
Unfortunately,
Yes.
I think we all kind of did it. That's
I did not. I risked my life for an NPC.
You know what? I'll still give it to you.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you perform an extraordinary action of some kind? I don't think there were any extraordinary actions performed.
dragging Nissel in through the door at the end so he wasn't killed by the wolves.
I dragged somebody in earlier and still had to go out and get killed by the wolves.
Yeah.
I picked up a fat bartender.
Yeah. I think
But
I might give it
lost
to
all my
Arlen
weapons
for
and-
this. And I say that only because like the consequences were dire. Like those things would have just torn through the inn and murdered a bunch of people. So yes. That's 4 for
Got 7 XP today. God damn.
Umlaut. Umlaut is at 20.
We're gonna spend some
18.
We're gonna spend some days letting you get bed rest, Nissel, and I'm gonna be practicing and taking care of you.
This is gonna have a hell of a go.
Yeah. So, that was it. We will, this is the 8th of Spring Rise was a hell of a day. But technically, it's not over.
I think we all just need a nap.
Everybody needs a nap.
I don't know if you can make a note, Sean. I could probably make a note. I'd like to when we come back, before we do anything else, though, heal their broken conditions. Like that's the first thing I do before I get out of bed is like heal their broken conditions.
Whatever y'all do, let's just do that.
All
I'm
right.
fading a bit, just so you know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I said when we come back. When
Yep.
we come back.
Yep. Next week.
Okay.
Yep. That is it for tonight.
Cool.
That was a lot. Thank you. Thank you all.
Missile, have you noticed how our luck has changed? It was kick-ass fight, our asses handed to us, fled, our asses handed to us, fled.
Yeah. Definitely did not go as planned.
We need to find some smaller monsters.
Yes.
Yeah. Things definitely went south. Well, thank you all for playing. It was fun for me.
Thanks for having us.
And I will see you all next week.
Alrighty.
Have a good night.
Bye.